All right, so we are at the new job site. I already walked the guys through what we got going on over here, so let me kind of walk you through it. So up front here, we're gonna add a small section of concrete. On this side, we're gonna be doing the exact same thing. So we're gonna go from this joint to that corner, but before we do that, all this section we got to clear out. There's a drip line running through it. We need to clear all that out and relocate it on this side, that way nothing's buried underneath the concrete. And then in the back here, we're gonna set up 220 for the spall that they're gonna have in the back. We're gonna have to add in 3 sprinkler valves, and then right here we're just gonna be cutting across because we're gonna be putting in a mow strip. Underneath here, we're gonna be digging our lines, our electrical lines, and then right across the back, and then right down the middle, we're gonna get to our sprinkler line. So one valve is gonna be for this section and that small piece over there. This second valve will be for this section here, there, and then right in the back. And then the third valve is gonna be right here in the middle. We're gonna have 2 separate grass patches with a paver running across here in the middle as well. Right over here, this is going to be where the hot tub is going to be, so that's going to be concrete. The back corner over there is going to be DG over here as well. We're going to border up this little section here with a little mow strip, same as we are here, and then this whole back side and the other side where Juan is trenching right now, that's going to be all gravel. So that's kind of the idea for this backyard. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some I'm going to go grab the trencher, and then I'm also going to go grab about 400 feet of PVC and some 10-3 electrical line and electrical wire, I'm sorry, and kind of get started. So today's day 1. We're just gonna start ripping things out and see how it goes. So yesterday we went ahead and started trenching everything. We did break this line right there, so we had to repair it. We also cut the sprinkler lines, so we're gonna just reroute that one as well. Right now the guys are putting in all the pipe for these sprinklers. So we're gonna have grass area here, grass area there. And these are subbed out. These are going to be for the planters. We also have this section right there in the corner. We already have the electrical ran, so it's right back there in the corner. Ran through here, across, and up and around to here. So I gotta connect this one, get the breaker put in for the spall, and get everything dialed in. We do have a spot available right there, so I'm gonna connect it right down here at the bottom. Everything is turned off already, so I'm gonna get to work on getting this wired up. while the guys are working on the drains back there, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the valves. Alright, so story of my life, I am running short and have to make another Home Depot run, but for now I think I'll just have the guys take care of that. Tomorrow we just need that one piece of PVC, but everything is hooked up. I'm just gonna run the sprinkler wire here and get those connected, and that's all set. So we got the two that were existing, and then we have the two planters, and then we have the grass area. So that's all set. We can start getting all this buried up. All right, so I haven't done too much filming the last couple days. All we've been doing was bringing in material. So the reason we brought in the material, so we got the gravel, we got the black lava, and then towards the back we have the DG on each of the back corners. So the reason that we grabbed all that material first was because now, as you can see, all the frames, we're going to start framing for concrete. And the problem with it is once the concrete is done, I don't like adding all this pressure with all the material and stuff like that. So I like bringing in all the material, and I like to just kind of scoot it to the corner against the wall where they're going to be, so we can frame, pour the concrete, and then we can kind of just scoot it once we're done with the concrete, and then once it's already nice and cure. Over here is going to be the paver section. So got the gravel and get that all in place. So today all we're going to be doing is getting everything framed up. We got concrete tomorrow, so that way on Friday we can strip the forms, start moving all this material where it needs to go, and you know, start working on like the paver section and the grass at the very end. But yeah, that's the reason I haven't been doing much filming, because it's literally just wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow of just material. So pretty boring filming. But let me go ahead and just set you guys up on a time lapse for the framing, and then get back to you tomorrow once we start the actual concrete pouring. All right. So we are done for today as far as forming. Can't see everything that we got going on. So here we have the concrete border. Right here we have our 3-foot walkway. Got a little border to cover up this planter. This section right here is going to be, once I get the grass, pavers and grass. This is all concrete over here. This part over here where it has the rebar, that's going to be for the spa. And then over here some more concrete borders just separate up front. Tomorrow I still need 2 borders right here just to separate the grass from the pavers, but that's about it for the front. I mean for the back. In the front we did do the driveway extensions, so we pulled down about 8 inches of material, then we put in about 2 inches of gravel, and then we put the 3/8 rebar at 2-foot centers here, and over on this side. So we'll get those poured in as well tomorrow. So I think for this one, this is going to be it for part 1. Part 2 we'll start with tomorrow with the actual concrete pour, and then we'll get started on like the pavers, the grass, and kind of like the final part of the job. So basically everything you have on part 1 is the stuff that you don't see, the part that takes a long time, because once we get concrete, once we get the pavers, the grass, all that stuff moves really quick. This is the tedious stuff. This is the stuff that you have to take your time, get everything done right, make sure all your lines are straight, because this will show in the final product. So you don't want to skip any of this part, or you don't want to rush through any of it. But once this is done, we'll get into the fun part of actually pouring the concrete, setting up the pavers, and making this place look amazing. I'm really enjoying this project. So that's the end for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, and we should probably be done with this project by Monday of next week. So today's Wednesday. Tomorrow we're pouring concrete on Thursday. Friday we're gonna set the pavers and start bringing in, stripping the forms, getting the planters all set up, and then Saturday kind of do the grass, and then Monday will be kind of like our last day, final cleanup, make sure everything is set. So but yeah, that is it for this one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.